Yeah. So in the last 2 days, like not on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or like last Friday, I had taken this surprise test of each one. Like Prem and then Rohit also had the surprise test. You missed the class because last week I guess you had the
Yes,
exams and all. So it's
yes, ma'am.
now it's your turn.
No problem, ma'am. I'm always ready for the test and surprise test. I like most.
Okay. So I am
So,
going to write down the words we have learned so far, and then you have to tell me the meaning and
okay,
quickly make you have to make one sentence.
okay, okay.
It's not
I'll
that
try
much
my
quickly.
best.
It means like you can take even a few seconds if you want to make a little advanced sentence. This is our motto, right?
Oh, oh, okay, ma'am. I'll try my best, ma'am.
Yeah. So here we go. The first one in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. Imperative. Yes, ma'am. For the learning English and for become the good speaker, practice is a play imperative role in our
Hmm.
journey. So, ma'am, as a I'm a student of public administration, lots of things happened with me, and I noticed one thing: the
Hmm.
practice is a imperative role in my life. I learned lots of things due to the daily practice, and practice is an imperative role to learn anything, man. So
Absolutely.
imperative means yes, imperative means ma'am, significance. Something is very important. So,
Hmm.
ma'am,
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So I totally agree. The pronunciation is imperative. You have to focus on the
imperative.
pronunciation. It's been a long time that I have been telling you the same. Imperative. Imperative.
Yes, ma'am.
Imperative? No.
Imperative.
Imperative. Okay. There are a few synonyms
Imperative.
of imperative, which is crucial, critical,
Yes, ma'am.
vital,
Significant. Significance.
significant. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Utmost. Utmost is again a very advanced and great word that you can use even on regular basis too. Utmost we use like you can learn with chunks in a chunk. For example, this is my utmost priority. Learning English is my
Okay.
utmost priority. In order to do so,
At
I
most.
really spare proper time every day, or everybody who is sincere to master the language, they should scare some time, some spare time out of their busy schedule, and they should make
Yes, ma'am.
it the utmost priority. Okay, utmost you
At
can
most
use.
priority.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
the next one, can you tell me the meaning of this?
Mitigate.
Hmm.
Ma'am, I think mitigate means to copy someone.
Mm-hmm. Mitigate means reduce, make it less severe,
Yeah.
less painful,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
less serious. That is mitigate. No worries. It's not like. Okay, so can you make a sentence using it now?
Ma'am, whenever I'm talking with the group on serious topics, like I'll tell you one story. Uh, 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 before before this year 2025, my friend and some groups were talking on the Ukraine and Russia war, and one of my and it was very serious topic, and my friend came and it mitigate this discussions by doing any joke and anything. So on that situation we can use as a mitigate, ma'am. It reduce the seriousness of that discussion, ma'am.
Okay, so this because of the discussion, you became very serious. Everybody was very serious. The environment was very serious. So that person,
Yes, ma'am.
by cracking one joke, he helped everybody, or he tried to mitigate the seriousness and the severity of the
Yes, ma'am.
tension maybe you had in your mind. Great one. Okay, you can revise the word again. Okay, so you don't forget. Yeah, the next one.
Okay, ma'am. Assertive.
Hmm.
Assertive means, ma'am, attractive.
Not attractive. Assertive means who is very confident when it comes to elaborate or demonstrate their ideas, point of view, who speaks in a very respectful manner and confidently. He's able to represent that is called assertive personality. So I call myself an assertive person now. I'm able to depict my ideas, the point of view in a very confident and respectful manner. That is
Yes, ma'am.
assertive.
Ma'am, true confidence means.
Hmm. Confident, yeah.
Mm. Ma'am, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi was not too much educated, but its personality was assertive, and he is very assertive toward his work and their party's agenda, ma'am.
Absolutely. He is very assertive personality. Yeah, next one.
Yes, resilient. Ma'am, it's also so the confidence personality. Resilient means
Hmm. Yeah.
it's something. Resilient is something like confidence personality or attractive personality is an
Okay.
adjective, ma'am. If someone is resilient is an adjective. If any personality is confident and bold, for that personality we can use that personality is resilient personality.
Resilient kind of person who,
Uh,
yes, confidence, yes, comes because that personality already has the ability or kind of motivation to bounce back, to recover quickly from the challenges and difficulties, and then the person bounces back. The person is called, we can say, flexible. The person is very flexible, who doesn't stuck at one place, who doesn't just stay there for a longer period of time because of some kind of challenges. He finds a solution, he does something which is required, he takes those kind of steps, he tries to come back, bounces back, resilient, flexible. Okay. Yeah, can you resonate
yes,
with the
ma'am.
person? Can you make a sentence using it?
Yes, ma'am. As I said in the previous example, assertive, our prime minister is assertive personality, and our and he is also a resilient personality. I explained with the example. He took a decisions on Kisan law, free
Hmm.
Kisan bill,
Hmm.
but he failed to implement on the ground. But his personality was resilient. He was recover with all these circumstances, and he deal with the farmer of our country, and he made a very good policy for them. So it so the prime minister is also a resilient personality.
It shows. It shows the our prime
Yes,
minister is a resilient personality. Okay, when you say that, as I talked about this, and then I want to see that also our prime minister is resilient, then instead of saying also or and then also are very basic words, now basic English, you could have used additionally our prime minister is a resilient personality. Additionally. Okay. So one example you
okay,
already
ma'am.
gave, and then you want to add here. So instead of using and then also, you could have used additionally. I know, by listening to me again and again, you will pick that. Yes, next one. Sorry. Here you go. The next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, this word is suit on you differently and very perfectly. You are the example of this word. You are very laborious teacher and tutor. You 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 take all the classes of learning. Uh, you take all the sessions of learning classes of different batches and lots of people, and and it's so your hard work. So, ma'am, you are very laborious teacher, according to me, ma'am.
It shows. It shows. It shows that
It
you
shows.
are a laborious tutor. Okay. Yes, I want to tell you that you are also the laborious student I come across. You complete your homework and you try your level best. Yeah, here and there some mistakes,
But
or maybe you are not able to
yes, ma'am.
recall the words meaning right now because you were busy with your regular examinations, and you
Yes,
did
ma'am.
their very great
But ma'am,
job. So, hmm.
but I accept one mistake of mine, ma'am. From Previous 1 month I didn't give my best because I have not prioritized more and at most more the learning journey,
Hmm.
and I focus more on my other parts of the journey. So, ma'am, it's I and now I feel very sad. I'm not recalling all the sentences, and even I'm not making good sentences by using all this word, and I feel very sad inside me. So, ma'am, but I'll try, and I try to
Hmm.
make this more prioritized to learn fastly
Hmm.
this language. But
My priority,
at the same
utmost
time,
priority. Hmm.
yes, ma'am. But at time I am with lots of thing, ma'am. As I said you,
Hmm.
ma'am, I top this semester. So I top this semester. My all professor said this is a semester. You have to top the whole year. So it's create a pressure. Then so, ma'am, but I'm the person who deal with the different pressures. So I'll deal with it, ma'am. And I'll promise
I
to you,
am
ma'am.
proud of you. I'm proud of you even. You were not doing great for the last 1 month because you had other utmost priorities, which is your all on examinations, and there you did really a remarkable job, which is you topped the semester, and now your professors are very proud of it. At the same time, they are motivating you to do the same for the rest of the year, and I'm very sure, I'm very confident about it, that you are the person who will definitely take everything very seriously and you will do great. Here also, I know it
Yes,
needs time, and gradually just decide a particular time slot, like this 1 hour I'll give to English, that's it. Nothing else you have to do
yes,
much more,
ma'am.
because gradually you will improve, there is no doubt at all. So no worries, but that's great to know that you topped semester already and people are appreciating. And yes, it is again a huge responsibility to top the year, and I'm sure you will do
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Okay, that shows how
It
laborious
create
you are.
unnecessary pressure. It creates
Hmm.
unnecessary pressures. Every people
Pressure
call
too.
me and they said, "Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am, you definitely top the year, not
Hmm.
semester. You definitely top the year," and it create unnecessary pressure on me. Yeah, how
Hmm.
I give will give the next semester and all that. But
But
I'll try
as you
and
mentioned
I'll
that you are a person who is able to deal with the different kind of pressures, because I think you are physically also active, you go for running and then you do stuff in the morning and things like that, physical exercises, you are indulged into that too, so that this really helps a lot to manage the stress and all. Great. Okay, the
yes,
next
ma'am.
one.
But my
Mhm.
okay, okay, ma'am. Next, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah.
Versatile, ma'am.
Hmm. All rounder.
Versatile means, ma'am, the person. Yes, ma'am. The person who are master of different things, ma'am.
Hmm.
Like Shah Rukh Khan is a versatile actor,
Hmm.
and Nitin Gadkari is a versatile minister.
Hmm.
Uh, he is doing such a great work in infrastructure.
Hmm.
He made lots of road and highway. It's contribute in the infrastructure of our country.
It
So, ma'am,
contributes.
and
It contributes.
yes, it contributes a lot in the infrastructure of our country.
Not its contribute, it is it contributes. S को आपने
Yes, ma'am.
contribute के साथ यूज करना है, right? Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. It contributes
Hmm.
lots in our country's infrastructure. And in the last, you are also a versatile teacher, ma'am. You are doing different thing. You are a good student, tutor, and also um, good sister.
Thank you. That really means a lot. You made my morning itself. Yeah, I'm really trying my level best to help my students, because this is my utmost priority, and for that reason, I really practice every single day to add value in people's life who are very serious about it. Yeah. So yes, the next one. Let's move. Okay, I want to tell you here. Whenever you are using it, or you are trying to show something, any verb you are using here, it should be the s you have to use with s you have to use with the verb itself. I know you know the pattern, but while speaking you are making mistakes, so I want to make you aware that practice it deliberately. Knowing it is not
Yes,
enough,
ma'am.
practicing is the most essential thing to do in order to become
Yes,
habitual of using it. For example, it happens, it shows, it gives
yes,
the
ma'am.
result in a certain way. It speaks back to you, the universe
One,
speaks back to you, right? And it demonstrates how she tried, how she achieved, or it demonstrates how you achieved the level you have right now. Or your result demonstrates, your result depicts, your result showcases, right, itself that you are
yes, ma'am.
laborious personality or person. Yeah, got it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting, yes, ma'am. I'm getting your point. And one legend said, ma'am, knowledge is not used without application. So I getting
Absolutely.
your point. Yeah.
Yeah, you are aware of this. I'm glad. Now, next one. Yeah. Can you see the word in the chat box? Next one.
No, yes, ma'am. Pragmatic. Pragmatic means, ma'am, attractive.
Try to infer the meaning from the word itself.
Prag, pragmatic.
I know you can do that.
Yes, ma'am. Pragmatic means confidence or something other.
Practical. Practical.
Practical.
Yes, practical. Who a
Okay,
person
ma'am.
who is very goes with logics instead of
Okay,
theories.
rational, ma'am.
Rational.
Ma'am,
Absolutely.
rest. Yes.
Hmm. Can you make a sentence?
Pragmatic. Yes, ma'am. I'm very pragmatic person and I'm very rational because my
Hmm.
vicinity was not too much believe in uh, magic thing or also we are very pragmatic person, ma'am. Whenever I'm talking with person, I'm always putting example or source of information where I getting all these things. So, ma'am, I'm pragmatic kind of person.
Absolutely. The next one.
Exacerbate, ma'am.
Hmm.
To increase the things to express in broad manner exacerbate like ma'am बहुत ज्यादा I think
Hmm.
am I right ma'am
Yeah.
exacerbate
You are making the things a little more worse, complicated, confusing when you are trying to make things more complicated, worse, instead of solving that problem. Okay. Exacerbate, mostly I give example of the
yes
saas bahu in our Indian serials. How, एक चीज होती है सास बढ़ा के
yeah
बोल
ma'am
रही है बेटे को, or maybe the wife is telling
yeah
the thing in
I
order to exacerbate. Yeah.
I saw in my vicinity, ma'am. Actually, I'm in village, so I see all these things. Uh, one
Hmm.
kind of person like Sasbau, one exacerbate the things toward their son, and
Hmm.
he came his wife, and then wife exacerbate the things toward their husband. Your mother
Hmm.
is not too good. He is, and
Hmm.
she's saying this. So
Adding a few
this
more
kind of
spices into the story to
yes,
make
ma'am.
it a bigger one. So
Yeah,
she
yes, ma'am.
exacerbates. She exacerbates.
Yes.
He comes. When he comes, she exacerbates. Singular. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Exacerbate is an example, is an verb or adjective.
A verb. This is an action we
Okay,
are
ma'am.
deliberately doing it, putting some spices into the story and trying to do it. Exacerbate.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, let me check even once because I don't want to give you the wrong information. But as far as I understood it, it is kind of a verb. I didn't check, but what I get. Mm, yes, it is used as a verb. Make a problem, bad situation, negative feeling worse. Or mostly the meaning is negative. It is something which is already negative. There is a fight, there is a misunderstanding, there is something, and you are adding spices into it or making your own fabricated stories, and then you are adding in order to exacerbate. So it is used as a verb. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
The next one.
Every now and then.
Hmm. Every now and then.
Every now and then means, ma'am, whenever I get the time or regular practice associated with all these things, ma'am. I'm not clearly known about what the meaning of that particularly meaning of that, but I'm getting something like. every now and then means, ma'am, regular practice or anything like that, ma'am.
Occasionally, it's occasionally or from time to time something you do.
Okay.
That is, every now and then I prefer doing shadowing. Every now and then I prefer altering my practices or the way I practice. I prefer doing this. Yeah. So every now and then you should try something new which can help you improve English drastically, exponentially. Okay. Yeah. Anything you do every now and
Yes,
then.
ma'am.
Hmm. Okay.
Every now, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I eat sweets every now and then, ma'am, because I'm not like sweet too much. So, in my hostel, they provide sweets on Friday. So every now and then I eat sweet, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay. Here you go. Once in a blue moon.
Once in, yes, ma'am. Uh, Eid ka chand, ma'am. Someone sing once in a
Hmm.
blue moon, ma'am, after a long time.
Something which happens rarely, takes place rarely.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you can say it happens once in a blue moon. I prefer doing this once in a blue moon. I go there once in a blue moon. Yeah. Can you make a sentence?
Ma'am, I came to my home in once in a blue moon, ma'am. Not daily and not monthly or something, but whenever festival come, I came to my home to
I come
celebrate
to
the
my
festival
home
with my
during
family.
festivals.
I come to
Okay.
yes, ma'am. I come to my home and I celebrate and I want to celebrate all the festival with my family.
Hmm.
So, ma'am.
Okay. So once in a blue moon, you visit your family. Make it a little
Yes, ma'am.
crisp sentence. Once in a blue moon, I visit my family. Or I prefer visiting my family once in a blue moon. Or I prioritize visiting my family once in a blue moon. Something like that.
Yes,
Okay. Great.
yes, ma'am.
Next one.
Lethargic, ma'am. Lazy person.
Hmm.
Lethargic. Yes, ma'am. Uh, Whenever I come to my home, I become lethargic person. I don't do anything, and I'm only sleeping and eating, and everything done by my mom and my sister. They
Hmm.
take care of mine. So, ma'am, whenever I come to my home, I become lethargic person. So it is the example of that sentence, ma'am.
So does my
Now
brother.
I'm
My brother also feels becomes lethargic when he comes back because here he knows that he has two sisters at home, mother, grandmother, father, so and then
yes, ma'am.
one niece, so they will look after him. So he's kind of a king here. So the same he also does. But yeah, I can totally get it how you guys feel when you come back to home around your sister and mother. How you feel, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he wakes up late in the morning when he comes here. Like when he stays here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
I also, ma'am. I also wake up late.
Yeah,
So
I start my classes
I
from
resonate with it.
9, and sometimes if there is any time, I book sessions at 8:38 to mostly 9. When he comes back and he sleeps here in my room itself, so I have to take only start my day with taking classes only. I cannot book sessions, so that starts from 9 a.m. itself. So I have to wake him up till 9 that, okay, now I have to, you have to go out because I have to take classes. Then he wakes up. Otherwise, he doesn't. And because of the classes, he doesn't say anything. Otherwise, if there is anything, nothing that is going to take place, then he would shout that do not disturb me and all. And before 9 also, he doesn't wake up because of
Yes, ma'am.
this. Yeah. Okay, so this much, these many words we will we have just completed in this session. Remaining we will discuss in the
Yes,
next
ma'am.
one. Yeah. Okay, then.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. I'll revise all the words and I'll try to become perform more best uh, in comparison the first class. So, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
I trust you.
Okay, ma'am.
Enjoy
Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
your time with family. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Have a
you.
great day ahead.
Bye, bye, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.